Hello and welcome, and today we're in this very posh car park with these very stately buildings. We are in Dumfries, and right now I am heading up to the caravan to winter it, and this is going to be the fastest wintering I have ever done and the soonest, simply because things with the certain virus are messing things up a lot. So I am here, and this is actually the first charge I have put into the car, which is going to cost me money, because there isn't any chargers in Dumfries that are free. They all have a 15p, and for this one, £1 minimum to put in. So I have to put 7 or 8 kilowatts of electricity into the car to cover the £1 minimum. So I'm going somewhere around there. But this is a Charger Car Scotland, so you can just use that. You don't need a credit card. I don't know if it would work on a credit card, but I came here because this one is the cheapest one in Dumfries. The other ones, there's an Instavolt, well, there's 2 Instavolts in the car park at Tesco's, but them are behind Costa, and at the minute they're fenced off, even though the lights are on, that no one can get to them. But them ones are an Instavolt, which means they're 35 pence. So why pay 35 pence when you can come and pay 15 by just driving down the road, not like 2-3 miles maybe. So at the minute I am technically just wanting to get enough so I can get to my usual, what I call my usual. I'm at 8 now, so I don't want too much more. To get to my usual, what I class my usual, is Ioniq, the sports centre one, because then there is a line of like 5-6 of them, so the likelihood of all of them not being working is remote, and even if they are, I can then just do 2 miles more and I'm right beside like 10 more different places that have it. So using that, we are just doing that. Well, this was interesting because I didn't leave home with 99%, and if I did leave home with 99%, I still wouldn't have made it to the stop. That's the nearest one that would be free again, because that is like 146 miles away from where I am, so I can't quite get there. But what I did try to do, and this is the weird bit, because yesterday I put the car on charge at Gateshead Stadium. I was almost finished. And then this leaf turned up and connected. In some reason, my charger stopped when he connected and came up with an error message, failure to charge. And I'm going, when I get back in, it's getting dark, and I'm going, well, I don't really want to sit and put that extra bit in. I'll work around it. So I thought about it, and there was a charger that I wanted to get to see how it was, and that's the one at Wyham, which is on the road here towards where I'm going. So I went there and I connected up because it's free, and filled back the car back to 95%. So I left Wyham with 95%. I currently have 50 miles range, but I don't trust that, keep swapping hands, the camera's heavy, I don't trust that the charger will be working when I get to it at the next place. Almost there. So I'm sort of going, well, I don't trust it, and to push to the next place that I can get to then means that I will be running on fumes, and I'm not doing that. So to just stop off and put some in here, then that's enough for me. So I'm putting 10 in, which I've just done 10.03. There's no way that you can't type in. It would be nice if you could say how many kilowatts you wanted, especially if you're paying for it, because it goes so fast that you can't control it. 10.10, 10.1. Okay, and I'm at 63% now. So I'm leaving here with 63%. So that hasn't took long. It's only took like 10 minutes. And I would have went for a walk, but for 10 minutes I said I'm talking to you. So it's not easy that I'm putting the caps in and trying not to move the camera when I'm doing it, so you can still see me. So that's 10 kilowatts put in. So that should cut, well, 10.1. So that should come to a little over £1.50. But this is the rarest occasion where I will approve such an expense. But the thing comes is that at 15 pence a unit, boy, my arm's getting tired. At 15 pence a unit, that's about the same price as what you would pay at home on a standard tariff. So that's really, really good. It's actually, there's very few cheaper. There is some, but not many. So now I fill out my little book to say that I put 10 kilowatts in, where I am, mileage and all of that, so I can come here. So it's called the Chighton's Trust, and to get to the charger is a bit of it's a very windy, funny road with no signs to see where it is, but it's over in the corner, so technically you just take every right turn there is until you get to it. But I managed to get here because I looked it up on Google Maps first and looked at how the roads was to get to where the charger said it was on the map, and so therefore I didn't have any trouble once I got to the gate. I knew my way to here, but for anyone not knowing it, then it's much harder to work out where you possibly have to come, because there's no signs anywhere to see. So as we said, 10 kilowatt hours put in, so that is more than enough. When I start back up again, we'll see what we have. 86 miles. It's 67 miles to Kilmarnock, so I should really have put a little more in. But the thing comes is that I can easily do another stop at a free charger. So this is to make sure I have enough range to get to a free charger. So I will head to the first free charger that I would have got to, and then just put some in there, because I want to try the chargers out. So we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.